On Showbiz TV. My name is Natalia, and we are diving straight into the stories making the rounds in the world of entertainment. And we're starting on a rather sad note. Now, former education minister and renowned author of The Dilemma of a Ghost has passed on. And according to her family, the poet, playwright and academic born on March 23 in 1942 died peacefully at home yesterday, Wednesday, May 31. In a press statement, the family announced, and I quote, "With deep sorrow, but in the hope of the resurrection, informs the general public that our beloved relative and writer, Professor Ama Aidoo, passed away in the early hours of this morning, Wednesday, May 31, 2023, after a short illness. Funeral arrangements would be announced in due course," it added. Now, the family requests of the general public privacy and its difficult moments of grief. Now, Professor Ama Aidoo received international recognition as one of the most prominent African writers of the 20th and 21st centuries. Her famous literary works include The Dilemma of a Ghost, Our Sister Killjoy, and Changes. Now, let's take a look at an interview that she did that, for the most part, a lot of people still go back to, even today, to make a reference to how intelligent this woman was.
We met you people 500 years ago. Look at us. We've given everything. You are still taking. It's true. I mean, where will the whole Western world be without Africa? Our cocoa, our timber, our gold, our diamonds, our platinum, our whatever. Everything you are is us. I am not saying it, it's a fact. And in return for all of this, what have we got? Nothing. Anti-personnel indoctrination against ourselves. If you go and cook your horrible diseases like AIDS, you say it is us. You brought us tuberculosis. We didn't have this big cough until white people came here. In exchange for Africa giving Europe 500 solid years of our people, I mean not Europe, the Western world, of our human beings to work your canes, to dig your gold, to take in gold itself, diamond, I mean, you know, fish, peanuts, palm oil, everything. In exchange for that, we have got nothing. Nothing. And you know it. Nothing. And you look upon, you know, white folks look upon us like monkeys. It is true. It's in your literature. Hey, you know, some of your best thinkers have said this about us. Have you heard of all these Germans? Have you heard? Okay. Yes. They said, Lord Burton, yes. People like that, they said, we don't even have the brain of animals. That's what we've got from you people.
But don't you think that this is over now?
Over where? Is it over? Who said that AIDS came from the green monkey? Is it over? Is it over?
Well, if this is your impression, do you think that you can ever forgive us?
It's not a question of forgiveness. I have nothing against you. My point is that you did and you are doing for your survival what is necessary. We can't blame you for that. The fact that we didn't do enough for our own survival and we are still not doing enough for our survival, that is not your problem. You know, even everybody that God has created has a sense of survival, you know, and if we don't develop it, we can't blame white people. You came here because you needed these things. You took gunpowder from the Chinese. You needed them to shoot people.
Do you consider AIDS as a new form of colonization?
Of course.
Why?
That's why You know, my people, the Akans, we have a proverb. It says that good morning, thank you is never enough to salt anybody's food forever. You cannot build your life on thank you, thank you, thank you, morning, thank you, English, thank you, God. You know, which is what aid makes, you know, we are always receiving. Nobody, look, and I don't care who hears, nobody anywhere in this world is going to send you their best of anything. Do you see? Neither the experts nor what I mean, people, you give us what you can afford. Aid is the leftover, really, and it cannot be enough. What I mean, aid, you can, when, you know, the world is, now the world is one place. So, there is nothing wrong if my house is in a crisis and you offered me something. There's nothing wrong, you know, because there is interrelationship. But a whole nation, a whole continent cannot live forever on aid. And I think aid is we are in Africa, we are in danger of making foreign aid a kind of policy that is wrong. I mean, I think that we, you know.
Okay, and you can tell, you know, from this interview that this is a very intelligent woman who contributed vastly to, you know, education in Ghana, not only that, to politics as well. And I love that she said that everybody that God created has a sense of survival. We are all doing for ourselves what we can to survive. So the fact that people came in and took everything good we had, they did it for their survival. The question then becomes, what did we do for our own survival when we watched people take away all the good things we had? And up until today, the 1st June 2023, I don't think that anybody has been able